It's 97.9 The Beat, DFW's hip hop station with Veda Loca in the morning, J. Cruz, Jazzy Black, Chaotic,
what up?
And Aries Spears.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Good morning, Aries.
How you doing? What up? What up? What up?
Hold on, Aries. Your voice has changed, and when you came in, you was like,
I'm tired. It's showtime. It's showtime, baby. I know how to turn it on when the sound turn on.
That's like amazing. Okay, then now Aries Spears, man, you've been in everything imaginable. Like I've seen you're the voice on practically the Boondock. You have a voice on the Boondocks, on the Proud Family.
I've dabbled in some areas.
You dabbled?
Yeah, Family Guy, or what you said before that, and made my little marks here and there.
I'm not gonna lie, my whole childhood is like, I'm tripping right now because I'm like, yo, I did not know that was Wizard Kelly.
Wizard Kelly, yo.
No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even understand like what that's doing to me right now. So I'm like, yo, like, I gotta get this picture for the gram because my whole generation is gonna be like, oh, Wizard Kelly. That's
wonderful,
crazy.
Wonderful.
What happened to the Proud Family? I was distraught when I was just looking for it and it was gone.
Like everything else, it's run its course. So I guess it ran its course, and they decided to do something different.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
Yeah, my bank account don't agree with it either.
Hello.
It be what it be. It's on to the next one.
Wow. Okay, so you're known. How did you start doing impersonations? Like, when did you know that was something that you were good at? Or actually,
I just as a little kid, I kind of grew up on television. It raised me, so I just would mimic stuff I would see on TV or in movies, and just running around the house or be in the bathroom mirror, practicing, whatever it is I saw. And that's just something God just blesses you with.
That is a gift.
That's just almost like music, being able to have an ear for tone, inflection, rhythm, and sound pitch. So it's just a God-given thing, you know what I mean?
You're absolutely right. That has to be a gift.
Do you prefer stand-up, movies, or voiceover? Because I know you've done all.
You know what, man? They all kind of blend together in terms of it's the creative thing. Creative process, performance. So whatever outlet allows me to flex, I love it all. I don't like the politics of this stuff, though. You know what I mean? I love when it's time to do your thing, you do your thing, but when you're not on stage, you're not in front of the camera, there's so much BS, racism, politics, favoritism, popularity, so much ingredients in the pot that ain't got nothing to do with the meal. You know what I mean? It's other outside ingredients. So I wish I could miss that stuff, because that ain't fun for me.
Well, do you like, because you seem to me, you're kind of like, pardon me, you seem to be kind of aggressive, because I love aggressive men. So
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Before I even saw your face, I'm hearing all, I thought you was Tasha Smith for a minute. I'm like, damn, that sounds like my girl Tasha. But I like that. But you just said you from D.C.
Yeah.
Is it Merlin?
Merlin.
Yeah, so I know how we East Coast people are. We like pit bulls off the leash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We playful but bite.
So is it that, like, off the camera, would you be like, I'm not taking this shit, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that?
To a fault. Because it's like that great skit Chappelle used to do, when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yes.
So sometimes, there are times, and I don't want to say keep it real, because it make it seem like you faking it and you selling out, but you gotta be political.
Politics.
You gotta politic a little bit.
You got yourself a certain way.
Yeah, you gotta know how to watch your steps. Yeah. And I like to step how I step.
Right.
So instead of Tim's all the time, I gotta wear flip flops, step lightly. Yeah. My stomp is a little loud. You know what I mean?
I say that in being because you're just one of the comedians that I feel like could hold your own show. I just feel like that. So I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with the powers to be? Like, they're afraid of Aries Spears. Like, they think he's gonna get in here and just beat everybody up.
Nah, come here. I got a lot of, in terms of perception, I got more DMX in me than, Theo Huxtable. And I think I need more Theo Huxtable.
Oh, so you're beating him up instead of drugging him?
Well, that's Bill. That's Bill.
Oh, Theo, my bad.
Theo,
the son.
Yes,
okay.
Not Cliff.
Yeah, right.
I can't have X and Cliff. But yeah, in terms of just personality, you know, and that's why I say, you know, anybody that knows people from New York, you know, that I think sometimes that's the misconception, is because we're not all jazz hands all the time. That, you know, you know, if you're aloof, you're an a-hole. And that's the perception. And sometimes I'm just a quiet dude when I'm not on stage and I'm not having to perform. I'm just a quiet dude, man. You know, and that gets looked at a wrong way sometimes, you know?
It obviously, I mean, I see what you mean, where it kind of can hold you back at times, being in this industry, not wanting to conform and do that kind of stuff. But it seems like you still have had a plentiful career, my brother.
No, you know, listen, man, I've been doing this almost 30 years, like 29 years to be exact, you know, and you know, in the age now of social media, YouTube stardom, which we all know is flash in the pan stuff. You know, you get hot, but can you stay hot? You know, so I've been doing it 29 years, and granted, now I know I ain't, you know, you look at Kevin Hart, that's creme de la creme, top level. I ain't nowhere near that, and I'm not even Mike Epps level. But for me to be still in the you know, on the landscape of comedy, where look, I could go and put asses in the seats, and everywhere I go, people give me that respect and that recognition.
Well, you're a professional,
you know, that
still.
Well, there's a lot of professionals. That don't mean you good. You know what I mean? Being professional is one thing. Being professional and good is another. And I'm not trying to be braggadocious, but I'm just saying, like, I'm the people's champ. On paper, Hollywood, I'm not that dude.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, different, even with music, there's different levels. But you got a guy who's been under the radar 35 plus years, making money off what he loves to do. Yeah. But he ain't never make it to the big.
I'll put it to you like this: it's like I got Michael Jordan dreams, but Dennis Rodman habits.
Interesting perspective.
I want to be. Sometimes I dream, but I go, "Hey man, there's a strip club down the street." You know what I mean? He's drinking, smoking, and drinking. Right. Yeah.
Eric, you talked about social media. What's your thoughts on the internet comedians that haven't done real stand-up?
You know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, they'll get their shot, but can you go 12 rounds? You know what I mean? Some of them dudes come out, they 4-rounders. You know what I'm saying? And real talent, I think, is substance. It lasts. It sticks around. For sure. So, you know, if you really just got a gimmick, you know, and you got your little Vine, 6 seconds, here's my...
Yeah.
How long can you keep that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it weeds itself out.
Have you ever wore a dress in any of your...
Yes. And let me say for the record, comedically, I never understood that. You know, I know that's a big thing in the black community. You brother, don't put no dress on. That's one of the oldest... just go-tos in comedy. I never understood why that's supposed to make black men seem like we being demeaned because we put on a dress. It's all about context. And if it's in the context of the comedy,
the story,
what's the problem? You telling me that Martin Lawrence's Big Mama wasn't hilarious?
It was.
You telling me that Jamie Foxx's Wanda wasn't hilarious?
Oh my God.
You telling me Eddie Murphy as Grandmama Clump, Mama Clump wasn't hilarious?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I never understood that. I mean, I get the sentiment. You know, it's like trying to weaken black men by putting them in a dress. But we got enough strong black men out there to where, you know, I don't see that as a factor.
Well, I want to see you in a dress this weekend at the Addison Improv.
You said.
And Tim's. And
wait,
Timberlands.
But you said you got a dude, right?
I got a dude.
Okay, I was going to say, I didn't know if this was happening right now or... Whatever it takes to get that box, we'll be in that dress. I'll put on the dress and have you take yours off.
Oh my God! Yes, Aries Spears, he's gonna be at the Addison.
That was my ex coming out. Yeah. Yeah, put it in the dress. You got the dress, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Check him out at the Addison Improv all weekend long. What are the shows? You know.
8 o'clock tonight.
We're gonna let the white man do his business.
7:30, 9:45 Friday. 7 and 9:30 Saturday. 7:30 Sunday.
Yeah,
Our comedy fans, you know how it is.
What's the website? They could just go to the website too.
Improv.com.
Improv.com. Do they need to put in Addison?
Yeah, they will, but it's fine.
Okay, improv.com, Addison, and also check out my fairly new podcast, Spears and Steinberg, available through iTunes.
Eggshells?
Yeah, that's the newest episode.
That's the newest episode.
Right? Yeah. So we're only 36 episodes in, so we're relatively new.
That's a lot.
I mean, well, not in the realm of the guys that have been doing it. But yeah, check that out. Available through iTunes. If you don't have iTunes or Apple rather, you can go to spearsburg.com and it's got all the information on how to get it through Android and Galaxy.
One of my favorite persons to hear you impersonate is Shaq. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite ones. And we just recently did a story on how if you Google NSYNC, Shaq pops up.
Really?
As a member.
Yeah, as a member. Like they took Joey off and put Shaq in his place. And it's I don't know why, but like, so I was visioning you doing a Shaq impersonation as an NSYNC member.
Oh God, I wish I knew some of their songs.
Jackie,
Bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Everybody go home and done.
Oh, I've been sitting.
You know, I was been an NSYNC fan for a long time. So when they took Nance out the group and put me in, I knew I was going to be the next member. I'm the tallest, blackest member, but I can dunk the ball. They can't dunk the ball.
You know,
His eyes are crossed when he does that. Oh my God.
You know, real quick, I always get a kick out of whenever I either do somebody that rarely anybody else does, or I've done something rather recently that I'm proud of. So if y'all get a chance, man, go to YouTube and pull up me doing my recent Paul Mooney, which I think I'm gonna do a clip every week where I go racial questions with Paul Mooney. So last week I was in Chicago and they asked me something about the royal wedding. So I responded as Paul about the royal wedding. Homie, that wedding was a farce. That sort of black woman, she wasn't black. You want a real black woman, get T'Challa's bodyguard. That bitch is black. That nigga nose, them nigga lips. I wish I would have saw them bring that black bitch in the royal palace. Them white people in England would have been in arms. Look at this nigga with those nigga lips and that nigga nose. That bitch went black. Or get that other black chick, T'Challa's woman. Lupe, le tuti no nuku, no nuku. Get that black bitch. That blackest bitch. She's real homie. They don't know what it is.
Yes, that is a God's gift you have, Aries.
Thank you.
It is. It's a God's gift. Check out his gift this weekend at the Addison Improv. It was such a pleasure to meet
thank you, Mama. All love, all
and the
love.
podcast again.
Spears and Steinberg available through iTunes, or go to spearsburg.com. And for you slow half yellow bus people out there, SPEARS.Berg, BERG.com.
Already.
And all that info.
Already. Thank you, Aries.
You got it, baby.
Nice to meet you, babe.